Welcome back to Your Average Investor, the channel that looks at my journey through investment, budgeting and finance. As I said in my last video, it's the end of the month now, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to take a look at how much money I earned last month with match betting. Now, for those of you who've never heard of match betting before or don't know what it is, match betting is essentially using bookie offers to maximise profit in a risk-free way. Now, I've been doing this for about 7 months now and I've earned over £3,000 in that time, earning on average around £420 a month. However, this month I've had a particularly good month, as you'll see in a moment. And this is something that literally anybody can do. You don't need to understand anything about sport, betting or odds because it's nothing to do with that. It's simple maths and you use a calculator on the piece of software online. If you're interested in starting or just want to check out a little bit more, I'll link my video up above and I'll put my link to Profit Accumulator, the website that I use to do my match betting with, in the description below, where you'll get some form of benefit for signing up through them. Also, if you have any questions about it, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I'll more than happily get back to you, because in my opinion, everybody should be doing this to earn a bit of extra money. So with that said, let's get into the video and have a look at how much money I made last month match betting. And also I'm going to set myself a target to see if I can actually achieve a larger amount next month. Let's check it out. So then here we are back inside my Profit Accumulator account. For those of you who've caught my previous videos on match betting or have seen other videos on YouTube about match betting, you might recognise this already. But for those of you who haven't, this is essentially the landing screen that you see when you enter Profit Accumulator. Now, the icons that you can see on screen, I've obviously selected which ones I see, so the display screen once you log in might be slightly different, but essentially it would look like this when logging into Profit Accumulator. In the top left hand side you'll be able to see my overall profit, which currently sits at £3,239.59, and this is in around 7 months. So essentially this equates to an average of £462 per calendar month since I've been doing match betting, which as a supplementary income to my other income is really helpful. As I've said in a previous video, this money either gets continually used as part of my bankroll for match betting, which enables me to do more offers and make more money in the long run, or it gets taken and put into a investment account, so my Trading 212 account or my Vanguard account, so the money can then go to work for me as well. If we scroll down a little bit, you'll be able to see my profit breakdown for the last month. So you'll be able to see that last month I made £604.92, and this is all tax-free. This is much more than I ever imagined I'd be able to make match betting, and it's because I've started to learn some of the more different and lucrative offers that I can actually do. Now I've become a bit more experienced. When I first started match betting, I saw lots of people on YouTube saying it was becoming less lucrative and you could aim for around £300 or £400 each month. Obviously I didn't expect to make quite this much this month. I've also seen some people on YouTube saying that they're making a few £1,000s each month, but I suspect that these people have double accounts. They'll have 2 accounts for each bookmaker, which is obviously something that you shouldn't really be doing, and something that I don't believe in doing. So at the moment I've just got obviously my own personal sets of accounts. I don't use, for example, my partner's details to get other accounts. I just strictly use my own accounts. So this £604 equates to around £20 of income from match betting every single day, which when you think about it isn't actually that much. So I envisage I could potentially do more if I really put my mind to it in the future, and we'll catch back up on that in a minute. But first, let's have a look at some of the offers that I've been doing over the last month. Now, match betting in its purest form, as I've already said, is completely risk-free, and it's an easy way for you to make extra cash. However, as you get to the more advanced offers, you have the option of doing non-risk-free offers, which sounds like gambling. However, the probability and statistics are on your side, and therefore over the long term, by continually doing the offers, you'll make money. And that rings true when you look at my profit over the last month. What you'll notice when we look through some of the offers is that I have made losses of £5 in some cases from some casino offers, but you'll also notice that I've made some wins of £5 or £30 for example. And obviously by doing these in the long term with plus EV or plus expected value offers, you do expect to make profit over that long term. So these are just some of the offers that I've done over the last few days. Skybet's accumulator boosts, I've made around £2 from each accumulator boost they put on there, which is essentially where they inflate the prices, so when you then lay those ones off, you make instant profit. You can see from Gala Bingo I'm currently doing a daily offer, which is wager £10 and you get free spins. So you wager £10 on blackjack, so 10 blackjack hands of £1 each. And because blackjack has a return to player of 99.5% for each hand that you play, and then the free spins are added on top of that, that offer is positive EV, meaning by continually doing that offer over and over again, you should make an average of around £1 per time you do the offer. And you can see in this example, I've made £5.57 here. If you scroll down a little further, I did mention these in a previous video, and they are William Hill second place cashback offers. So essentially with William Hill, there's a selected race or a selected meeting each day, where if the horse that you bet on finishes second place, you get your stake back. So you can see I've made some small qualifying losses here of 69 pence, 86 pence and 74 pence. However, if my horse finished second in any of those races, I get my £10 stake back, making instant profit. And as you can see here on screen, the top 4 offers, or the top 4 bets, are all my trigger bets. So I placed 4 different bets on 4 different horses at 4 different timed races of the eligible races which were at William Hill. And below that, you can see that I actually hit 2 second places that day. So if I hadn't have hit any second places on this day, I'd have lost £2.25 in qualifying losses. However, obviously here, I've also made that £20, which means that I made a profit that day of £17.77 from William Hill's second place cashback offers. Now, obviously there is an argument here that it is gambling, because there is the potential that you would never, ever, ever hit a second place, and therefore you'll continually accrue these qualifying losses and lose money over time. However, this is known as advantage play. If you think about it, I've here got the potential to back 16 different horses in 16 different races, and as long as one of them finishes in that second place, I will make a profit. So in the example I've just given, I could have made a net loss here of £2.25 if none of my horses finished in second place. Now obviously I've bet on 4 different horses here, so I've got 4 chances of winning £10. So let's pretend none of them won, and I lost £2.25, and I did this continually for 4 days, betting on 4 different races each day. Over those 4 days, I would have lost a net £9, so £2.25 times 4. So as long as one horse came in second place, this would have put me in instant profit for this offer, because the £10 is obviously greater than the £9 that I would have lost, therefore putting me in profit over time. Now there'll be some people out there who do argue this is gambling, and I can see why you would. However, this is known as advantage play, where you're using an offer in such a way that the loss you're potentially making is outweighed by the profit that you would make. And over the long term, you do stand to make profit. And again, if there is anyone out there who does doubt this, you can go back and check my profit for the last month and over the last 7 months. It clearly works over time. So again, if we flick back a little further, you'll be able to see that again, I'm continually making profit over this time. So from a Betfair accumulator offer, I've made £3.90 on. From a William Hill best odds guaranteed, I've made £5. £3.33 from a £5 free bet at Coral. That Gala Bingo offer again that I spoke about earlier, here I've made £4.12 that day. Sky Bet weekly bet clubs, Bet Victor, you can see the offers go on and on and on. So that's obviously my profit from last month. I'm not going to go through every single offer that I did, because that would be up into the hundreds or maybe even 500 offers that I've done last month. I still actively watch YouTube videos on match betting, because I find it interesting to see what offers people are doing, how they're making money, and how much money people are actually making. And I've also stumbled across a few challenge videos on YouTube, and I've thought about doing something similar. As you can see, so far this month I've made £15.43 in profit, and today is still the 1st of July, so it's still the first of the month. This sees me well on track to reach that £600 target again, with me having to hit around £20 a day to hit £600 for the month. I've already hit £600 for a month though, and I honestly think that I could do better in a month. With last month, me not having spent that much time on it each day, and I've made that healthy profit from probably half an hour to an hour every day. Therefore, I'm going to set myself a profit target for the month of July of £1,000. Now, this is quite a large target to meet, and I'm not even sure if it's possible, but I'm going to give it a really good go. Now, because it's July, I've got the added advantage of having the extra day. So to hit £1,000 in July, I have to make on average £32.25 a day. Now, it's going to mean me doing lots and lots of offers, lots of free daily offers, lots of casino offers, lots of match betting offers. But I really think I could get close to £1,000. Now, if I could do this, it would be an unbelievable achievement, because like I said at the beginning, I didn't envisage me making much over £400 every month. So to be even contemplating hitting up to £1,000 in a month is unbelievable to me. Personally, I think £1,000 is quite a high target to go for, but there's no point in going half measures, so I'm going to really give this a good go over this month. As an added bonus, Profit Accumulator have a forum which is updated daily, which is titled How to Make £1,000 a Month. And what they do is they put every single offer for each day on here for people to do. Now, as you can see, the forum is really well populated with lots of information on here about lots of different offers, and people are constantly getting involved, helping and supporting one another to make profit every single day. So this is usually updated between 11 and 1 every single day, and as you can see at the moment, it's still the offers from yesterday. But yesterday you could have expected to make £16.50 risk-free from this website. Now, I'll obviously need to be supplementing this with casino offers as well to try and get as high profit each day as possible. And while I do think £1,000 is a really high target, I do think it is possible if I put maximum effort into it. So there we go then, over £600 last month, absolutely tax-free, to supplement my own income. Now, as I said, I never ever expected to be able to earn that much money through match betting in a month. When I first started out, I was aiming for around £200 to £300 from the sign-up offers, and I was told that those were the most lucrative offers. But since I've moved out of the sign-up offers into some of the more complex reload offers, I've actually found myself making more money than I was at the beginning. Now, this could be because I've got a larger bankroll now, because I keep most of the money that I earn through match betting within a match betting account, so I can do more offers each and every month. However, it really does show the power of fully understanding what you're doing and educating yourself on some of the more complex offers and how you can make money using them. Now, as I said, I've set myself a target this month to meet £1,000 through match betting, which is probably a little bit on the high side. However, I do like a challenge, so I'm going to give it a really good go. Since recording the first part of the video, I've had an email from William Hill saying that I've been gubbed from them, so I'm no longer eligible for any promotions through William Hill. And this is because I've earned lots of money through that bookmaker in the last 2 to 3 months. I've probably had about £400 to £500 out of them. So they've told me no more offers, no more free bets. They've completely stopped me from using them. So that might affect my ability to earn £1,000 because William Hill was quite a nice little earner for me. But as I've said, I'm still going to give it a really good go and see how much I can actually earn this month. If all of this does sound like something you're interested in, or you just want some more information on it, check out my other videos on match betting, and please feel free to drop a comment below and I'll more than happily get back to you. When you first start off, it does sound like a bit of a scam, but I hope that by showing you how much I've earned this month and by breaking down some of the offers that I've done, it makes it easier to understand how and where I'm making my money, and it shows you that it is doable and it is realistic. If you do decide to start, Profit Accumulator, in my opinion, is the best piece of software to use. I can't fault it at all, and it's been absolutely excellent for me over this last 7 months. So if you do decide to sign up through Profit Accumulator, if you use my link below, you'll get some form of benefit for signing up. This could be through a few free days of membership or a cheaper first month membership. So give the link a look below and see what you can get. So that's about it. I'll update you guys in probably about 2 weeks, halfway through the month, to see where we're at and see if I'm on track to meet that £1,000 target for this month. As I've said, I've lost William Hill now, so it might not be as realistic as it was when I still had them, but I'm still going to give it a really, really good go and see how much money I can earn by doing as many offers as I can this month. Hopefully you found this video interesting. If you have, please consider subscribing to the channel, like the video, and also, like I've already said, give it a comment below to let me know your thoughts on match betting. And with that, I'll catch you in the next one.